It sure is raining hard outside. I'm glad I'm staying in tonight trying a new recipe from a new book, right in time for Halloween. Oh geez, the power must have went out. Hey, could you flip the breaker? I'm in the middle of filming something. What the? Why is my DS out here? Where do these heads come from? It's on. I wonder what it's playing. Cooking Mama?
Cooking Mama!
Hey everyone, it's Game Tim with another episode of Cooking with Cooking Mama, a series where I recreate recipes from your favorite cooking games. A few commenters have suggested I try out Cooking Mama 3 over the past few months, and since Halloween is on its way, I wanted to celebrate with today's seasonally appropriate recipe, candy apples. This recipe is on the shorter side, but I have a feeling it'll be far from easy. Candy is notoriously finicky, so I'll be curious to see how Cooking Mama handles it. Candy apples, also known as toffee apples outside of North America, are whole apples covered in a hard sugar candy coating, usually with a stick inserted as a handle. In the West, candy apples are a common autumnal sweet and are often synonymous with Halloween since many apple harvests occur in late September and October. The ingredients for today's recipe: apples and a candy coating. I'll be making mine out of light corn syrup, sugar, water, red food dye, and cinnamon extract. I hope you have an appetite for something sweet, since you don't need a dessertation to know that at its core, this is a very sugary snack. I've been dying to make these for a while, despite having very little experience with candy, so I hope I don't end up in a sticky situation. Now that my corny puns are out of the way, let's make Cooking Mama's candy apples in my own kitchen.
Thanks for watching!
So I was a little disappointed by the steps the game missed out on, but the ones that they did include were really crucial to the final product. Alright, so enough talking. I'm gonna try a bite. Okay, so it's been a little while since I've had a candy apple. This is actually pretty great. The candy is nice and light and brittle, partially because of the game's focus on monitoring temperature, and the cinnamon complements the game's suggested red apple very well. I would definitely make this again. My takeaways from making this ball of sugar. I was a little disappointed by the game's simplified recipe. None of the steps here are hard, but a lot of what I did off camera wasn't trivial. Mama uses a thermometer, which is at least a nod to mixing and boiling the sugar, but I was completely in the dark with scrubbing the protective wax off of my apples. Shout out to my roommate for suggesting a surprisingly effective method: steel wool. I never thought to use chopsticks like the game insists, but it's actually a really practical idea. A cheap, single-use pair are the perfect shape for candied apples. And Cooking Mama couldn't have prepared me for the insane task of cleaning hardened candy from everything I used. Thanks again for watching, and happy Halloween! This episode was a little bit on the shorter side since I'm out of town, but I'll be back with full-length episodes in November. And you know what's sweeter than a candy apple? Subscribing and commenting your favorite Cooking Mama and video game treats below. Fewer trips to the dentist too. See ya!